Great win over Carolina, but, as we've said all year long, short-term memory, at midnight, we let that go and refocus on the next one. We had a great morning. We just finished our 15th day in a row COVID testing. I'm so incredibly proud of just what these kids go through every day to put themselves in a position to compete. It's extraordinary, 15 in a row from the moment we returned from the SEC tourney. But we've had a really good morning. And we're looking forward to the challenge, and I think I echo everything Jordan and Hannah had to say. This team believes, and they believe in the next game, and that's all that matters.
Mike?
Yes, Coach Freeze earlier today credited you for, in her words, staying the course and reaping the rewards of a rebuild, is what she said. Just how gratifying was not only making the tournament, but obviously advancing and having the chance to play Maryland here?
I appreciate that. Brenda was at Minnesota when I was at Purdue, and I have such great respect for her. I have such a great respect for her as a mom and a teacher and a coach. And, it's been interesting. We inherit a national championship team at Purdue. We follow a legend at Texas Tech. And then we have a complete rebuild at Alabama. Nothing's ever really been easy for me. I'm just, an old country girl that knows how to grind and try and outwork people. I've been really blessed. I'm a better person for having taken on maybe a little bit of a harder situation sometime. But it's been a joy. I have so much gratitude for my journey. And, we've loved every minute of every challenge. And what we've done at Alabama is not because of me. It's because of our players and so many support staff and great staffs. And it's been a lot of fun, to be honest with you. We just wanted to continue to move forward and, for the NCAA tournament to become a regular occurrence.
Katie?
Yesterday, Jordan said in the post game that she wished she had gotten that one more assist so that she could have the triple-double. But is this team at its best when she's not only scoring like that, but also facilitating the ball to her teammates?
Absolutely. And that's a lot of pressure. But, when she and Hannah, man, they have a swag and a confidence right now. When they totally have control of the offensive end and the tempo, it makes us a lot better. So I don't think it's all on Jordan, but certainly when she plays great, it really makes a difference with our team. I guess if we'd have made a couple more shots, we missed a couple of easy shots, we probably could have gotten her that. But again, with her, it's more about her team success. It's never been about Jordan. It never will be. It'll be, about the front of her chest. And that's what's made the kid really special during her time at Bama.
Jasmine?
Hi. So with the spread of COVID and, the slowdown of that, how has your team stayed motivated and prepared for this NCAA tournament?
I think, Jasmine, to your question, we had 96. Today was number 96 in practice, 96 practices, and what this team has done is incredible. We've been fortunate to follow all of our medical folks at Alabama who've been unbelievable. Our MVP is our trainer, Dara McInturf. And, for us to be able to have 96 practices, and again, we haven't overworked them. We've still taken our days off, but it just goes to show you we haven't had any pauses. And the way this team has come together and persevered and followed instructions and loved the front of their chest, it's about caring about a purpose bigger than yourself, and we've just been fortunate to have it stay away and for our kids to make the sacrifices, what they haven't gotten to experience, hope in the future that they'll be able to, because they've certainly had a lot of personal and sacrifices.
James?
Yeah, Coach, how big has it been to play some of these tight games against top 25, top 10 teams throughout the season in SEC play, building confidence that you can win against a 2 seed like Maryland in the tournament?
Well, we've talked about that with our team, actually this morning, about, we haven't put 4 quarters together. We had 3 really good quarters against Carolina. We had a good half against Carolina. We haven't had that one game where you have to have, everything just going right. And we feel like we're due for that. And, we'll have to have a perfect day. I mean, they're number one in scoring in the country. They're number one in assist turnover ratio. They're number 3 in free throws. It's number 5 in assist. I mean, they're just amazing. So, but we feel like our league has prepared us. That's what we see every night in the SEC, and at the end of the day, we know there are some areas that we can really take advantage of. And most importantly, we can take advantage of how prepared we are because of the SEC. So we're due to put that complete game together. We've got to have 5 in double figures. We've got to, play our best game of the season because it's the next game, but really because of the opponent as well. So we feel like we're going to draw from the SEC and go out and represent the way we need to get that win.
Katie?
In the game yesterday, it seemed like both teams kind of got out to a little bit of a slower start, maybe some nerves just being on the big stage for the first time. Now that your team has a game and a win in the tournament under their belt, knowing that they're about to face probably a tougher opponent, do you think they're more prepared to and less nervous to get going from the get-go of the game tomorrow?
Well, the one thing that I loved, sometimes nerves are good. Sometimes those butterflies can really propel you. And I thought that it didn't make us pause. It didn't make us hesitant. So I felt okay. We were missing a little bit hard on some shots and some things, but I knew from the moment they walked in the room yesterday morning for breakfast, they were ready to go. And, again, we just have to channel that. This is a new experience. You can't tell your kids what the NCAA tournament's like unless you've participated in it. And I think there were 2 people in the room that have participated in it, actually 3. So, at the end of the day, they have to go through it and learn from it. And hopefully we can get off to a little bit calmer of a start and finish some shots early tomorrow.
All right, and last one with James.
Coach, has there been any kind of chatter just around the team about the chance to kind of sweep Maryland out of the tournament with the men beating them yesterday and you guys getting a chance to play them on Wednesday?
Not really. I mean, I think that we're just thrilled our men are continuing in their journey. And I know they've been so supportive and encouraging to us with text messages and tweets. And, it's not so much about, I think, the opponent, but we want to win the next game and we want to see our guys continue to survive and advance. So not really about the Maryland, just more about, hey, let's go win the next game. And, let's continue. What a special, I've got so many great teammates back at Alabama. From what the coaches are doing and how supportive they've been, from Patrick to Dana to Jenny to Lindsay to Nate. It's special, y'all. Like, I have the best teammates in the world at Alabama, and it's so fun to see so much success. I mean, Coach Brad just beat number 1 Arkansas this weekend. It's just awesome. I could just sit here and go on and on. So it's not so much about Maryland, but just everybody, expects greatness. And again, I feel like I've got the best teammates in the world and the coaches that support me at Alabama, and it's contagious.